So first of all, this evening, I'd like to invite Professor Christian Wagner, who is acting university librarian, to extend a warm welcome to you all. So thank you, Professor Wagner.
Thank you, Anna, and thank you all for coming. So first, let me say thank you very much to the colleagues for coming and helping us with the event. Of course, I also say hello to our students who are going to be recognized today and to our guests. The OAPS event is, this celebration is really a recognition of the outstanding contributions of our students, and that's why we're here. And I think it's a great event, and really I find it always worthwhile to recognize and celebrate outstanding achievements. This year we have, I think, slightly over 40 papers that we are recognizing. 43, actually. My colleagues gave me all these statistics that I should have learned. This last year we had 70, and you might say, oh, are we failing? No, this is actually by design. This year we changed our requirements. We asked the faculty to recommend papers that had the potential for publication. So we raised the bar, because what we want to achieve is really that when students put their papers forward, or the faculty put the papers forward, that there is a true opportunity for taking this work forward. And where we eventually want to be, that potentially 1/4 of all those papers that we are receiving will finally end up in a publication or will end up in a conference. And why is that important? Well, in a way it tells more about our achievements. You know, CityU really seeks to excel in discovery and innovation. This is one more sign that we are achieving in that area. For our students, it's also a chance to demonstrate their ability to create knowledge at a level that is really worthwhile and of interest to others. And for those among our students who really want to seek out a career later as an academic faculty, who want to join a PhD program, having a publication goes a long, long way. You know, nowadays universities want to find out, are you right for the job? And the job is the job of a PhD student. And the best way to demonstrate this is by having already done this. And the best way for you to find out, would I like a career in that area, is by already trying. So it's really try before you buy, in a way, by getting engaged in this process. So really it is the best way. It's an apprenticeship process. It's also an arduous process, meaning it's not easy, and every time something is not easy, it makes it in a way worthwhile. So by engaging in this process is really, you are testing yourself. Now, why go through all this hassle? I already mentioned there's a chance if you want to go forward, you'll be recognized. Secondly, is you're proving something to yourself. And third, by being an outstanding paper and being recommended by your faculty later, you can actually receive support from the library, support in moving forward with the process, and our colleagues in the library will help you identifying journals. You'll also be able to receive some money for editing. So you're helped along in this process where you otherwise might be much more on your own. And so that's really a good starting point. So that's why I recommend this highly, going forward with this activity and really getting ready. And by the time, notice I didn't even put my glasses on, so I cannot even read my speech. So I better do this now. And finally, and this is here my final point, good that I see it. There is an old Latin saying, Latin is from the old in Rome. They always said, what you learn in school is not for school, it's for life. And we always should recommend that. So every time we have an exercise, if it's just say, oh, I want to complete an assignment, it's part of what my teacher tells me I have to do. It's really not the right perspective. It is, we are learning for life. And so to take a paper from being from being an outstanding paper for school, to take a paper that's meaningful for life, is really much more worthwhile. And with that, I'm also reminded of, we are looking at citations for our papers. At this point in time, I think 1 in 5 of the papers that we are adding to the list is cited. We want to bring it really up to every one of our new papers gets cited. So by being published, you're becoming much more visible. But anyway, we want to raise your visibility. I think my colleagues will tell you already what we are doing to do that. But really, we are raising the exercise to a new, higher level, and we're making you join a much more exclusive club. So welcome to the club. With that, I say once again, thank you to our students for submitting, and thank you for our colleagues who are going with you through the process, nurturing you along the way, and helping to make this today possible. Thank you.